Yep, it's early, so whatever. So I know I may be catching heat because I make more videos about my own thoughts that I've gathered. Um, but here's the deal: I've been looking and studying these stuff, aliens, and why the Earth moves at 666,000 miles per hour, and I've been looking up all that stuff, astronomy. I've been looking up all that stuff for years. 2018 now. It's had to been at least 10 years or so. I've been actually digging into this stuff. Um, and I really can't point anybody into any direction. All I could say is compile all your evidence together. And, you know, once you get your thoughts in your mind, it might just, you might just wake up one day and be like, huh, that's what I think, you know? And you may be right, you may be wrong, but they finding out that Einstein was wrong about some things. So, yeah, I know I got my eyes allergy season or something. Um, so here's the deal. I'm gonna make a video someday about every shred of evidence that I've seen and compiled, from Jesus being Horus, the sun god, all the way to why all the numbers and stuff seem to glorify Luciferianism, like the tilt of the earth being the same degrees. If you divide it, it ends up to 66.6. And there's so much evidence everywhere that it's almost overload to actually just make a video. That's why you see all these videos that are like 2-3 hours long, and it is it's pretty much most of the stuff that everybody has been compiling over the years. That's why I feel like it's more refreshing to say what I actually think about all that stuff. And but anyway, I think I'm losing my point. Um, the point is that you got to go out there and catch your own evidence. And just like I was saying, everything always seems to get back into the idea of either proving the Bible or discrediting the Bible. Either you get in too deep and you start talking about the Zachary Sitchin and stuff, and Asian aliens, and or you dig too deep and then you find out that Satan is running the world. So it pretty much all stems back down to the Bible. So I guess if I was to tell you anything, I guess that would be the best place to start. It's reading the Bible, and then actually trying to connect with your spiritual self so you could get an understanding of things, because like people always say, oh, Satan is running the entertainment business, and some people will just be like, oh, that's crazy. But then when you look at some of the stuff, it's almost like, well, why they put horns right here? Why is she wearing Baphomet stuff? Why are they doing these hand signs? Why does the camera pan right on that? And then you can almost get to see that some of this stuff is true. Some of this stuff does have a purpose. And And I always feel like the best way to find out information is through conversation. Um, like I said, it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been on a long and narrow road. I haven't just been like, oh, Jesus walks, all the time. But from encounters that I've met, it makes me believe that there is a spiritual side. You know, not because, oh, I met somebody that claims they were reincarnated, or I met somebody that say that they were angels, and you know and they know information about back in the day stuff, like like BC stuff, and they really actually know this stuff. I'm talking about young people here, like um and my dad is a preacher, and he told me those are soothsayers. you know so even though it is kind, I'm not gonna lie, it is exciting to meet people like that. I don't know if you've ever met people like that, but it is exciting to meet people like, say, hey, I know this, and I know this is going to happen then. And but beware of those people. Yeah, they could make you spiral out of control, and they will manipulate things, and they will get you into a path that may not seem wrong, but when you look on the outside and you realize some of the things that you've been doing, um, you realize that sometimes there's some people in your life that are just there to really try and make you become your own downfall. So yeah, those people are real. you know so just get out there and find out some truth. Start on your path. Let me know how it goes.